Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. If the thought of the holidays makes you fear for your bank account, well, now is the time to take action.
Financial planner Lou Scatigna is here to talk about how to keep your budget in check without being a Scrooge. Good to have you back.
Yes,
nice to be here.
Nice to see you, Lou. This is going to be another one of those tough years.
It is.
A lot of folks are going to have to budget their Christmases, and kids are not going to get everything that's on their list.
You know, in good economic times, it's a lot of stress during the holidays financially. In tough economic times, people are freaking out right now. How am I going to deal with all these gifts I have to buy?
Right. Well, even when you are flush with cash, I don't think a child should get everything they want anyway, because then they don't learn the value of a dollar. But let's start with the way things are right now. You say, honestly evaluate your current financial situation to determine how much you can spend.
Look, if you're having trouble paying your mortgage, you can't go out there and spend thousands of dollars on these expensive gifts. So set a budget and stick to it. Also determine how much credit cards you're going to use. I mean, the longer we wait towards the holidays, we're going to use more credit cards because we're panicked, we don't have much money in our hands. So what you want to do is start shopping now. Use money out of each paycheck you get between now and the holidays. You use more cash and less credit.
It seems like every year we go through the same thing. You know, we stretch ourselves to the limit, and then we spend the entire year catching up, and then bam, here come the holidays again, and we do it over and over and over again.
Yep. Another thing we could do, too, is prepare our children, especially our teenagers. You know, when I was a kid, we used to get, you know, a sled, skates, you know, a Monopoly game. It was very cheap.
Right.
Now kids want iPads, iPods, computers, cell phones, and with the bill that comes with it.
Right.
So we have to tell them, look, times are tough. We can't spend that money like we have in the past. Diminish their expectations.
Start now.
That's right.
This afternoon.
Tell them right now. So we're not going to get that stuff.
And go shopping now, too.
Go shopping now, and also use the internet. You can get some great buys on the internet right now. Free shipping, that kind of stuff. Also, use the search engines that look for cheap prices. There's something called Price Grabber is one of them.
Yeah.
You put an item in there, it'll go all over the internet and find the best store to go to, and then go buy it.
A lot of stores are bringing back Layaway, which is a great idea as well, too, because it's just a little bit here and a little bit there, and next thing you know, you've got your stuff and it's ready to go, and you have it paid for, basically.
That's right. Layaway was done away with a few years back, and now they're bringing it back. And that's good because now you can pay over time and use less credit cards. That's the key here. I call credit card debt cancer to the financial body, so you want to avoid those credit cards. And if you're going to use them, make a plan to pay them off over the next 2 or 3 months.
When it comes to gifts, you say quality over quantity this year.
No, I say quantity over quality.
Quantity over quality. I'm sorry.
Buy a lot of small gifts instead of one big one.
Okay,
buy a lot of small gifts so people have things to open, you know, on Christmas morning. You don't have to buy those expensive gifts. And keep it immediate. Keep it immediate. Don't buy for all those nieces and nephews.
Well, exactly.
Either.
I was going to say, and maybe get with your brothers and sisters and your family and say, look, you know, I'm not going to be able to buy something for little Jimmy. Please don't think that you have to buy something for little Tommy. Let's just kind of leave it at our own families.
Yeah, leave it at our own families. You know what? They're going to be relieved because if you tell them, look, we're not going to buy for each other, they're going to say, wow, that's great. There's a few more gifts I don't have to buy this year.
Finally, consider selling gifts you no longer, items that you no longer use, and use those proceeds to get new things.
Yes, use the internet, eBay, Craigslist, sell stuff. I know people who fund their entire holiday budget by selling old stuff, old toys our kids don't use, old video games, things that we have around the house. Or you could use G-Bay. I bet you know what G-Bay is.
G-Bay.
G-Bay.
It's the original eBay. It's a garage sale. Have a garage sale, take all your stuff that you don't need, sell it, and you'll have your cash for the holidays.
Great advice. Lou Scatigna, thank you very, very much.
Always a pleasure to see you.